Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Sabrina the Witch here. I'm also the owner of Astarte Apothecary on Etsy, where I'm offering numerology reports now. Today I want to talk about the birth date number 1, personality number 1, and what it might be like for you to be a number 1 person or living with a number 1 person. Now, it had been channeled to me many years ago by another medium that I am a number 1. I did not know what that meant, but I've come to realize it was a clue to what I would be doing in the future. I love getting insights on someone's makeup and helping them understand parts of themselves through either their natal chart or numerology. I have found that numerology is the quickest, easiest way to get a handle on the energies that are working in your life, your personality, what's going on with your life path, why certain things have occurred, and there's other numbers that can go along with that as well, such as the expression number. But your birth date number is where you can also find how you express yourself in the world. And I am a number 1, so if your birth date falls on the 1st, the 19th, or the 28th, you are a number 1. Number 1 personalities are feel very strongly that they are an individual. And it might take a while for you to realize that. You might, in your later years, actually have an individuation, a self-actualization. It's actually a very spiritual number, and it's much less materialistic than you would imagine. Now, I have strong energy in Taurus that has been opposing material things, and I've had to work with other energies to help me acquire resources that we need to survive. You know, you cannot really have a decent life anymore when you are poor, very poor. So now, aside from that, the number 1 person is an initiator. They can be active, they can be energetic, or they can actually be kind of introspective. That's the spiritual side of them. They can be very creative and have a lot of ideas, and they can be very interested in esoteric and metaphysical ideas as well. This is the individual who might feel like they just want to march to the beat of their own drum. And if you or someone you know feels like they're just not doing what they feel like they should be doing in the world, then they're getting in touch with that spiritual side. And that needs to be encouraged. They need to be led to learn how to meditate and learn how to develop their intuition. Maybe even study a little bit about astrology or numerology. There's other ways to make a living in this world. It's not necessarily easy, but that individual is not going to really be happy unless they find something that they feel is really fulfilling to them and really means something to them, and they want to be able to share that experience or that knowledge with other people. They're very good at initiating things. They're very good at pointing out things that others haven't really seen yet. I've had people tell me that many times in my life. I've even been the one to go out and report when I saw fraud and theft in the company or the department that I was working for 3 times. Unfortunately, one time I did get a reward. I didn't do it for the reward. I was actually being framed both times. And I had to just kind of be like a spy or a fly on the wall and gather as much information as possible. Fortunately, my superior said, "We know you're not the thief, Sabrina. We just can see by your personality, you are not the conniving thief in this scenario." So this is where that kind of spiritual covert side comes into play. So they can be good investigators. And this goes along with, research, and I do a lot of that in my esoteric work. But there's also an entrepreneurial spirit there where they want to do their own thing. And even if it's just part-time, they probably have gone out and started doing Uber or DoorDash like me. So I can have something of my own that gives me some freedom. Number one, it actually wants to have more freedom. And this is a spiritual aspect. It is less materialistic. It's more spiritual than it is materialistic. No matter what else is going on in the person's report, the life path number, expression number, doesn't really matter. As a person gets older and older, they'll realize, there's other things that are really more important. Money is not the ultimate power. We need it, and you've got to find a way as a spiritual person to learn how to acquire these resources. So that is basically it in a nutshell. Of course, it plays off of other people that are in and around you, but this type of a person, this might help you gain more insight into the person you're living with, or the child you're raising, or the person that you're married to. And if you'd like to get a numerology report that describes more in detail what the birth date number is, along with the life path number, how they work together, and how your birth date number is your lucky number, and some ways that you can use it to bring the odds more in your favor, then visit my Etsy shop, Astarte Apothecary, and I have that service listed there. I hope to see you soon. I hope to be doing this report for you, and have a wonderful rest of the day.